Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Welcome back in downtown Macon. Not a whole lot going on. Again, the wind is very, very calm tonight, so not really worried about the extra wind chill out there, but still expecting to go below freezing several of our northeastern counties in that winter storm watch until Sunday morning. And I know the dark blue isn't everywhere, but it is for all counties in the region as we anticipate temperatures to go down into the mid-teens ahead of Sunday morning. So any snow that does fall on Saturday likely going to stick for us as we got plenty of cold already in the area. 28 degrees for our low tonight. Wind is going to stay calm and variable and should not need to drip those faucets. But again, do make sure to bring in any outdoor pets or small plants that you may have. As we continue to move forward, the trend of the system continues to be more to the west, which means that snow potential continuing to increase, especially in the northeastern counties of the region. It should be a mostly cloudy day tomorrow. We'll get a couple of showers during the late evening and overnight hours, and then rolling into Saturday morning, that all becomes snow as this cold air wraps around on the backside of the low. So we got some decent, opportunity for a couple of inches or so in the northeastern counties. Their heaviest snow is going to be in this band here, South Carolina up into North Carolina. We call that the deformation zone, but there's going to be a lot of wind, and depending on how deep this low gets, aka how low the pressure goes, the wind could get stronger. There is always the possibility this thing could possibly become a bomb cyclone. Not saying it will be, but that'd be kind of similar to rapid intensification with a hurricane, where you suddenly get that pressure that goes deeper, and that again would mainly impact the wind. And we're going to be seeing a lot of wind gusts that are in that 30 to 40 mile per hour range throughout the bulk of the evening Saturday and overnight and into Sunday. So a lot of reduced visibility potential once that snow gets in. Let's go through tomorrow afternoon. A lot of cloud cover here. Temperatures, I'm thinking we're set a lot of mid 50s. If we're getting more towards the upper 50s, maybe a couple low 60s in the southern counties. But you're going to see these showers initially as rain heading into tomorrow night. And the key here is that during the day tomorrow, the wind's going to be rather light and out of the south. Then we get into the overnight hours, and it shifts directions out of the northwest. And rolling into Saturday morning, suddenly those wind gusts are going to pick up to over 20 miles per hour, possibly a couple of them pushing 30 as we get into the late morning hours. So now we're opening up that window for more of this snowfall as we get later into the afternoon. Temperatures definitely going to be at or below freezing for most of the region. Perhaps, a few of our far southwestern counties kind of hover around that point. But even if you're not at freezing, don't be shocked if you see a couple of flurries in, say, Montezuma or Vienna. It is a possibility, but I don't think we're going to see accumulations that far west. Those odds definitely grow as you go into these northeastern counties. Baldwin, Hancock, Washington, Johnson, possibly building to Wilkinson. That's where I'm thinking the best chance for some good snow accumulations is with this system. And as mentioned, everything expected to stick once it starts, because look how cold we're going. Very different from that other Sunday a couple of weeks ago where it snowed that morning. We were right around freezing, then we warmed back up into the 40s. This, we are seeing temperatures diving down into the teens before warming back up some above freezing on Sunday, which will have some melting, but it might still be some impacts leaning into Monday. Another thing I want to get to with this before I show potential totals is that they're leaning more towards a 20-to-1 ratio. I don't know if I fully buy into that, but 15-to-1, aka if you were getting an inch of rain, that would be 15 inches of snow. And you see how those numbers do translate here. I do feel like 5 inches might be a stretch for somewhere, but we could definitely see 2 to 3 in a number of our northeastern counties, which again, doubt that all will melt on Sunday, so there could be some impacts Monday morning. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds.
Every new Volume Chevrolet comes with our exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and oil changes for life. Volume Chevrolet.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So overnight tomorrow night, about half the region should see those rain showers, and then most of us are going to see snow, whether you just get a couple of, snow showers and flurries or whether it's an all-day affair. Depends on if you're further west or east. But a lot of wind to go with that will reduce visibility. Sunday also quite windy, but drier air coming in. So hopefully a lot of this is cleaned up by Monday morning, but I do still expect some impacts, mainly those northeastern counties. Possibly getting some nights above freezing next week. That'd be a nice change of pace.